What's up? Yo, why you went with the red? Cause you want to be Ferrari red. You know what? You with the shit. He got here. He did the yellow with the Ferrari yellow.
Welcome
I know
back.
what you thinking, bro. Like
Welcome back.
Nah,
to
forget
Asian
welcome
Prime
back,
Podcast,
man. No, I'm just playing. Welcome back.
It's your boy Jay.
Hey,
Goose
this pretty boy
Lario.
Jay. Nah, it's
We here.
it. Pretty
It's
boy
been a
Jay.
minute. We back.
What's up, man?
Big Goose.
Yeah, pretty boy Jay.
Ace J.
No, Ace J,
And
pretty
we
boy
here.
Jay,
We here.
talking about Ferrari on, Ferrari shirt this, Ferrari in your back. Why don't you stand out? Give him a show. Go ahead.
Listen, man.
Give him a show.
I just didn't know what to put together today.
Then you want to do the Ferrari yellow on the thing.
I didn't know what to
I
put
just
on.
want to let y'all know.
I didn't know what to put on.
Jay be the one picking the background and stuff, right? And like, every time he come on, I just want y'all to know something. If y'all can go back and look at every fit he got on, that's how the background look. So I'm just saying, bro.
So you say I never let the background match your outfit?
Nah. Let's be real. If everybody go back.
I didn't even notice I did that.
Oh, yeah? Ferrari yellow? With the
I
Ferrari
didn't even know I did that. That's,
You want to just go ahead
that's
and put
fire.
your...
Oh, here we go. All right, 500. Go on with the
I was
win,
going
man.
to say, go ahead, show your shoes.
Welcome back, man. I didn't know what to put on. I just threw on whatever.
Oh, whatever.
So
this is just throwing on whatever.
I appreciate it, man.
Let me ask you a question. I got a
appreciate
question.
the energy.
I got the question.
Uh,
See, don't appreciate it. Don't do that.
I appreciate it.
How long, how many days, how many weeks? 'Cause we all want to know. How long it took you to do that?
Do what?
Because you acting like a real bad bid. And I'm going to just say bid with like the
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What I did?
Ferrari shirt with the... Just stand up. Go ahead and show the back. Yo, y'all don't see the Ferrari in the back.
I'm a sneaker collector.
Okay.
So I always got to buy a shirt to match my kicks. I bought this a long time ago. Why you outing me like
I'm
that?
just... My fault, bro.
Come on,
I
man.
love you.
I know. Bring me up, bring
And
me
then
down.
I'm gonna tell y'all this
up,
one
down.
thing. Can we? I'm gonna tell everybody. I gotta let it know. I told you I'm coming. Yo, y'all know that his camera angle? Go ahead and put a camera on him while I talk. Y'all gonna see his camera angle. If you notice, he trying to get his shoes on the camera angle, so he'll have his shoes and his feet all perked up, like real percolating, just so y'all can see his shoes. I'm
Now
like,
who's
yo,
using
just chill.
percolating? Because last week I was the one that was crazy with the word percolating. Now you hit that like
My
4
fault.
times in a
Pause,
sentence. Men being simps. Let's dive into that. Right?
Hey,
Listen,
all right, the Sims.
listen. Here I want to dive.
Don't
into
do that
right?
though. You know what?
Nah, 'cause
My
I-
last name is Sim Prime.
Oh shoot! You see, you did it to yourself twice.
Nah, I ain't mean to, but bro,
Listen.
when you did the Sims,
Here's what I'm saying. Because last week's episode,
go
we ain't,
ahead.
you know, it could go a little bit further. So I want to quickly go off that, and then I want to, breeze off that.
All right.
So one of the things we didn't get the chance to dive into
Don't turn me up, Jay.
was,
Don't turn me
we
up.
in an era right now where I hear it's not men being simps, is there's a narrative going around that men are in their feminine era.
I don't want to do it.
You heard about this,
Here's
right?
the thing. If I say what I want to say, I'm a cuss. And I'm trying to be a good Christian man, and I want to be a better person.
Okay,
But
what you gotta say about that? Clean it up.
excuse my, I can't,
All right.
because I just want to scream.
Don't scream.
Listen,
Don't
that's
scream.
I'm sorry.
No,
bro,
you
my
shouldn't be
fault.
screaming at your age anyway. You shouldn't even know how to scream, first of all. All right? I mean, yell.
What do you mean I
one thing.
can't scream? My fault.
Scream automatically means high pitch. So
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. Yeah.
I know you got like a gorilla roar, but
Anyways, my fault.
Go ahead.
Yo, that was a dog.
Go ahead.
You said that was gorilla?
I want to know how you
I
feel
hear how I
about it.
feel. Men nowadays, man.
Because this is the narrative that's been going on
simps.
social media.
Let's be
right?
real. Okay, so look, it ain't that they simps.
Well, hang on.
My fault.
That's two different things.
You right.
What I'm talking about, let's dive into real quick, kind of piggybacking off of what we was talking about last week, or why people are saying men are in their feminine era.
Okay, why people are saying that?
Yeah.
My fault. I was ready to go
Yeah.
at it. I appreciate you. I think the reason why women, would you say women or men?
Women are feeling like men are
Or in their feminine era.
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why women feel like that, I truly believe that it plays both sides, right? So I can argue both sides, I really think about this a lot. And I came down to it's really 50-50. What I mean by that
Facts. I agree.
50-50 on the side of women being taking more of a men role,
They're a
being
little bit
more
more than
masculine,
Correct.
right? And then the other 50% is men saying that it's okay to be more feminine or into your emotion in a sense, to where now I think men are more comfortable expressing their emotion. Before they wasn't that comfortable. What I mean by like,
Well, hang on, because the narrative
okay,
is the reason why mainly, and correct me if I'm wrong, because
okay,
again, I'm not on social media like that, but the reason
yeah, you
why
old, bro.
the narrative is going
Like
around
my fault, y'all. That man
that,
old,
first
bro.
of all, hold up.
You old. Let's be
I'm
real.
young. I was thinking about this since last week. I'm young.
First of all, you
make me feel old.
said, what's your TikTok?
I was old on
Yo,
that.
nah.
I have old
Go
moments.
ahead.
I have old moments,
You
but
old.
I'm young. And we're
Bro,
going to
just
embrace
'cause-
my...
let's be real. I'm gonna be honest
we're
with you.
gonna
Let me
embrace
be
my
real.
youth.
Just because you look young,
I'm young.
don't mean you
We're going to
really.
embrace my youth. But listen, getting back...
Youth, don't ever
Right?
use that word when it comes to you again. The only thing youth about you, my dog, is probably outfit. My fault. My fault.
No, this is mature. What you talking
My
about?
fault. My fault. I was just
Listen,
joking. I'm joking.
What they
I ain't-
saying anyway, the reason why they saying that men are in their feminine era is because men want to be approached now.
Okay.
They want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Men are not being, the men like back in the day where they approaching. They
You said
going
they don't
up.
have that confidence to approach a woman. Is
Yeah,
it
they-
confident, or is just they say it's a different way of going about it?
Nah, they saying that men are acting like baddies. And
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
watch your
saying.
mouth.
It kind of goes into last week's topic because
All right, so look, here's why they say men are baddies, and I've seen this on social media too, man. And I think I'm more frequent on social media than you are.
100%. 100%. We agree. The
I know,
world
but
agrees.
just chill.
Okay.
The way you just, you know what I mean?
All right.
Anyways, you'll see like a lot of impersonators or guys that are on social media that are picking up girls, and they're just standing up in a corner, and they'll do like I guess a cat call, however you want to look at it, or they'll give a girl a signal, and the girl will come up to him, will talk to him, spit game, whatever the case may be. And now if you walk into a club, the guy get a section, invite a girl to the section, he's sitting in the section, the girl come up and talk to him. So I think that the reason why it's really like that is because men are scared of the way woman rejects now.
I was going to say rejection.
So it's not about just a
Yeah,
normal
you're right.
rejection.
The way
It's
they
how
reject-
you guys do it, man. Yo, the way women reject, it's like, ew.
You ain't good enough.
Like, but it's just the facial expression and just expression. I'm sorry.
So it's more of a turn. It's more than a turn down. It's more like it really like pierces.
It because here's the thing: the way you come at me is very disrespectful. As a man, yes, it's easy for you to say like, okay, boom, walk away, but it's not about just walking away. Because one, you say that in front of a group of, I'm assuming, other friends. There might be 3, 4 other girls there, and you use your word to belittle men. And I think this is where you say men are in their feminine energy. It's not because there are. It's because a lot of women uses words to belittle men or to bring men down in a situation where it's a lose-lose situation. Because here's what I say about that, right? If we stay quiet, best believe you're going to talk about it for a good 30, 40 seconds. Like, why would he come up to me, in front of your friend, out loud,
Making a laughing
making a laugh about it. Yeah. So now I'm doing the walk of shame and walking away. As a man, you're bringing me down, or I respond back to you in the same tone that you came at me. Now I'm disrespectful. So now everybody's looking at me the same way again, as like, oh, he's being a jerk or coming at her aggressive just because of her saying no to him, or her, not going with or agreeing with what he wants. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case, or her turning him down. Like, so it's a lose-lose situation. I think men are now in a situation where it's a lose-lose. So now I don't even want to be put in that situation.
That's why they're coming off a little bit more like feminine, because it's just like they don't
Yes.
approach no more. But sometimes it's understanding the context behind it. But I want to interject with the idea that a couple of women will say like men did it to themselves. I had a couple conversations with close women, and they said men did this to themselves. And I asked how.
I'm still trying to figure that out. What you mean we did it to ourselves?
And
well, I ain't gonna lie.
I said it goes both ways, right? It goes both ways because, again, the times that we're in,
okay,
everything is so fabricated. Everything is so like turned up to the max. Like, my mom asked me, right? She said, okay, if you wasn't in the situation you was in and you went on a date, right? How you showing up?
Oh yeah, I want to hear this.
I'm low key.
Okay.
I'm
All
low
right,
key.
talk to me.
So
Talk
she
to me.
said, "How you gonna be low
Which car are you
key?"
taking?
That's the first thing she asked
Come
me.
on, I
Right?
want to know. Which car are you
So
taking?
I said, she said, "You gonna Uber there?" I
Yeah,
said,
go
I might.
ahead.
I might.
But Jay, you ain't stepping out.
Nah, I'm stepping out calm. First day, I'm stepping out calm.
Jay, every time I say it, you say you calm, bro. You didn't.
No, I'm
Probably
just,
the top three dress.
I'm gonna come up clean.
The other day we
but
talked
I'm not
about.
coming out.
Can I let me tell? Can I tell him
you
about
know,
the little?
extravagant.
I'm gonna tell him this, yo. So I'm chilling with, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the house. Jay said, yo, let's go watch it was the playoff. So what you got? I'm telling him chill. I pull up, buddy dressed, diamond, this, that. I'm like, bro, really?
I'm with my peoples.
But I'm saying
But
though,
I'm saying if I went on a
that's
date,
you
I
saying
wouldn't
I'm
show up like
calm.
that. I wouldn't show up like that, especially on the first date.
What you mean? How you showing up?
I'll be dressed nice. You know, obviously I want to present myself well, but
So talk to me. Where you taking her?
you ain't gonna know who I am, or you're not gonna know too much about me unless it's through conversation.
Okay.
Because of what I was telling her, I said nowadays, she said something about like, what type of conversation should people have? And I said, you know, nowadays every conversation is based off of or starts off with, so what do you do for a living?
Bro,
And to
literally
me, I feel like that shouldn't be a conversation
at all. At all.
She's like, why not? I said, because that just changes the everything from
Your
that point
perception
forward.
of me is just, and
it's
then here's
based
the
off
thing.
of that.
You're gonna create a perception. Now I have to work on an uphill battle. Exactly. It's an uphill battle because whether I can't even talk. Yo, I'm an island person. Yeah, I'm from the island. But I'm from the relax.
What
I'm from the
island?
island.
What
So
island?
Haiti's not island.
I'm asking, bro.
But I'm just how many times I gotta tell everybody Haiti?
You're right. That was on me.
You from Staten Island. Yeah. Relax. Long Island.
Don't do me like that. Go ahead. We're going to move on. I ain't even going to respond to that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My fault, man. What was I saying? See, I lost my train of thought.
Now we was talking about conversations and how like we shouldn't even ask what we do for a living.
Look, so then the way it is, bro, nowadays, I think have you ever seen the whole thing about when you ask a woman, what are your standards? What is the minimum standard that a man should have financially, emotionally, whatever the case may be? First thing, I need a 6-figure man.
It's very common.
That's the first.
We're not gonna say all. We're gonna say it's very common.
90%.
Okay.
Okay, let's say 80.
Okay, let's
whatever. Those 80, same 80%.
Why is it like that though now?
I think it's just the norm. People, but here's the reality of it though. That same woman makes $15, $20, so $25 an hour.
I was saying, I said, you know what this creates though? I said it just creates fabrication both ways. She said, because now women are tired. She said women are a little bit more bossy now. They're in the boss era. And I said, okay, let's say that, right? What it does, and she's like, because they're tired of messing with men that just don't play the part. And I said, that's cool, but what you creating is you creating fabricated relationships.
Fabricated.
Nowadays, everybody is tricking online. Everybody's tricking online. When you see somebody online, you see them for the first time, everybody's a baller.
Yo, first of all,
everybody's a baller.
Yo, here's the thing that pissed me off. Can I be real, bro? I'm gonna be real with you. You go on social media, man. You looking at Buddy. I'm talking about to someone that don't know who that person is, man, baller.
Top dog.
He him.
So then you end up in a situation.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, man. Let me say what I gotta say, bro. Forget that. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Here's what pissed me off. To the point where men nowadays, they gotta lie about their profession. Man, I know people right now that make a lot of money. I'm talking about they're making minimum.
They make a lot of money.
Yeah, let's just not talk about what they make. You know, I ain't even gonna do that. And the fact that what they do is not cool, looked at as,
even though it's you in such a good financial spot.
I mean, anybody would want to be in your, not even say anybody. Most people
want to be in your shoes.
Would want to be in your shoes. You got to sit there and lie to these girls and tell them something that you're not, just because you know that if you tell them what you are, they're gonna look at you different. They're gonna think you lame. But just because you say you do something different, they put you in this a pedestal that you're not. So now it's a fabricated relationship based on what do you do for a living.
So we in the era of everything's fabricated.
Man.
And I was telling her, I said, she's like, a lot of times, I forgot how the convo came up, but she's like, there's a lot of situations now where people go out, and when the bill come, they ask them to split the check.
Yo, can I take first of all, you don't go out. So let me tell you how this goes.
But not men, I'm talking about men with a girl.
Wait, what?
That's what she that they ask them to split the check. I said, well, here's what's crazy. Right? It's because I know people who make a lot of money.
Jay, what buddy?
A lot of money. And then when the check comes, I said, they try not to pay at all. She looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, she think we.
I said, Mom, that's what you got to understand. And this all came because she was watching. I said, you got to understand. I said, it don't matter no longer what people do. That's why it shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. The reason why things are what they are is because it's literally about people. People are not taking time to figure out who's in front of them anymore. Genuinely. Like, what happened to figuring out like how somebody got to where they are? What do they like? What are they into? What are their hobbies when they're not working? Why do they choose their line of work? Do they love it? How long they been doing it?
Can I be real?
What do they do afterward? Like they don't like that. That's not
a question. That's not a topic anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not. Like, that's not something that
everything is now based around. Yo, what do you do?
When's the last time you heard anybody talk about their hobbies? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Forever, yeah.
You don't hear it anymore. No. When's the last time you hear somebody talk about what I do on Wednesday nights, with the boys? We go do this, pickleball, basketball, whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. That used to be the norm.
Yeah.
That used to be everyone was part of a club.
How we getting together? Like, how we linking up?
How we linking up? Now it's
how we about to show off tonight.
That's it. Tonight.
How we showing off tonight?
Yo, what's the spot at tonight? And here's the worst part about this whole thing, man. Here's how we're shifting as humans, right? If I'm not at the spot, the fear of unknown nowadays.
FOMO's real.
FOMO is probably, I think it's at the utmost that it's ever been all time.
Nowadays, people are willing to do anything they can just to make it to the post.
I just want to hit the picture. Yo, I don't see people broke as can be. How many people bought an outfit just to take a picture and return it?
Ooh, let's not go down this path, man. I've been witnessing something like this since the early 2000s. So I'm going to stay away from this one.
Because here's why.
I know people that they go out, fly as can be, not a dollar in their pocket.
Man, I know somebody that, not even, forget the dollar. Yo, let me hold 100. I got you. Yeah. Here's the issue. Here's the issue about that 100. You owe me 5.
And they LV'd out.
Man, they'd be a little better than me. I'm over here. I look like a bum.
Real quick, why you leaning into the mic like that? Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is about to be good. This is about to, like, when you do that, make sure it's about to be, you know what I'm saying, like something special.
My fault. You like that?
You got it. But yeah, for real, I mean, it's just sad because nothing's real, right?
Yo.
So, and the same thing both ways, right? Not to get on.
Is it real or
just to even the playing field, right?
Give it to me.
Because there's a lot of times now. I told her, I said, you go out.
That
was crazy.
Bro. I said,
now, a lot of times now you go out, lashes is crazy. Every time you look, sparkles everywhere.
Yo,
hold on. Hang on, let me go. Bag is on point. Then
what about the makeup?
Yeah, everything's on point. Then they get to know them, right? They don't even wash their clothes, and it's just like,
wait,
and
what?
Again,
hold on, nah. Jay, don't do that.
But
Jay.
what I'm saying is it goes both ways.
That, though.
It goes both ways. It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
You saying they not clean?
I'm just saying it's just like
you saying they nailed.
I'm throwing an example.
But the washing clothes,
it's real. What's presented?
Who you know that ain't washed their clothes?
What's presented out there is not what's real.
It's not what's real.
So how do we get back to a place of things being real? Because if that doesn't get fixed, everybody's going to keep getting that perception of that men are in their feminine era.
Okay.
You know? And then what does that create? For lack of a better term, that creates a simp-like behavior.
So
right?
do you think the simp behavior? So let me ask you this: do you believe that the simp behavior is created because of women acting the way they're acting, or men reacting to how
Here's why I'm gonna say women. I want to say women, but I want to say it with
on
an
the women's
asterisk as to
side?
why, right?
Okay.
Because what men are realizing is that those are the only type of guys that get attention.
Mm.
Women are only giving those type of people attention, right? When we talked about Black Truck, all of that. So because women are
You know
only
about Black Truck. Now look how he's
now I
when
know
we
about
talked
Black
about
Truck,
Black
yeah.
Truck, like he know what Black he just met Black
So
Truck.
now, since women are only paying attention to that, it's making other guys feel like they got to be that too, because that's the only thing that gets attention. So that's why I'm gonna say women created that, right?
Listen.
Men strengthened it, and men took it to another level, right? So nowadays, if you don't got something name brand on, or if you don't got something with a logo on, you don't mean nothing, right? So it's just like,
Can I be real? I was thinking about this today, bro. And the fact that you brought it up is crazy to me, right? Here's what I was thinking about. You remember that situation when that person said, but it's moissanite?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Something wrong with you. The fact that I did that, you know exactly what I was talking about.
yeah. Go
I,
ahead.
and I was thinking about it. I said, yo, if a rapper had the exact same fit, the exact same setup, you would have said that's real. Perception is everything.
Everything.
So the worst part about it is, even though it was moissanite, that cost about 10, 15. That's 10, 15,000, 10 to $15,000. That's not just any money.
But you know what's sad about this? Not to cut you off, it's just that the type of money and the type of extents people are willing to go
Yes.
just to be
So
seen
here's the problem.
is at an
That's what I was gonna
all-time
say.
high.
Who's the problem? Him or her?
Both.
Damn.
Both. Right? Because
Pick
it's
one.
just because the times now is just like you can't be a man of the
So
man
that's
of the
what I'm saying. You
past.
have to pick one.
But what I'm saying is that you can't be a man of the past. You can't be the old guy that's like confident anymore. That don't mean nothing
That
no
don't mean
more.
nothing.
So you want that,
So here's what
but
I'm
that
trying to
don't mean
say.
nothing
Pick one. This
anymore.
is what I mean by that. So do you think that he's reacting like that because of what he knows they deem as like they see as, amazing, or it's the opposite?
Nah.
He's
Sometimes
acting like that because he feels like that's the only way.
Nah, the reason why I'm gonna say there's not a because is the behavior that gets done when like no one's watching shows you
Okay.
who your real character is. And again, like there's just ways that people move sometimes that just is their prerogative, but it's just like I don't know who created that. I don't know how that got created. But you know what? I want to segue into this because just going back to Sims and for lack of a better term, men in their feminine era.
That's what simp is to you. That's not what
No,
simp
no, no,
is to
no, no.
me.
I'm saying like both of those narratives.
Okay.
I want to
Okay.
segue
Okay.
out of that, but that's what I kind of wanted to just clean up is that like a lot of men don't feel like they could be confident anymore with just who they are or just their approach.
You
Like
know why? Confidence now is a version of simping.
for
It
sure.
can be viewed as simping. Yo, taking a girl out as a man, to me, if I'm out with you, what like it doesn't matter if I'm taking you on a date or you my girl, you my friend. I'm gonna take care of that bill. As a man, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm obligated to take care of that bill.
just take
Here's
care of
the
the
reason
area.
why.
Yeah.
I invited you out. Now let's say we say, yo, you invite me out, da da da, you take care of your bill, and then I'll sit there and watch what you do. We'll split. Boom. All right, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. You wildin'.
How do you feel about people that don't return the favor?
Man or woman.
I mean, I'm not gonna say women because I never
Here's how I
expect
feel
anything
about it,
from a
man. I'm
woman
gonna
as
be
far as a
real.
dollar.
Let's be real, man. I feel like people nowadays take the word or take the statement, you have to be selfish,
To a new level.
to a new level to where it became uncomfortable. What I mean by that is this. When it comes to life,
Yeah.
there is a sense of selfishness or a level of selfishness that you have to have. Selfishness of your time, your money, your emotion, your surrounding, so much, right? So on and so forth. But at the same time, your your selfishness is known by the people that's around you because they're actively doing the same thing. They have an understanding of why you act a certain way. But when you do a favor,
Not even a
right,
favor, a gesture.
a gesture, right, or a action, I feel like every action is supposed to be met with a reaction, and your reaction stays stagnant where you don't do anything about it, and you feel like it's not a gesture that they did for you. You feel like you're up on them, where I got something or I'm winning in this relationship because of my selfishness, and that I'm not even gonna say competitive mindset. I'm not even gonna selfish mindset. You felt like you are winning in this relationship because
Everything's just competition.
it's a but it's a ugly. It's not.
Yeah.
It's how do I say this? Unhealthy competition.
Sure. It's so much what's in it for me mentality nowadays, right?
God,
And again,
man.
me and you kind of had a conversation about this the other day. And I was just like, yo, and you could figure out the topic I'm talking about, but I was just like, yo, to me, that don't matter. I said, one thing about me is I'm never gonna let a situation change how I approach things or how I go about something. But I do want to take every situation and recognize what's in front of me,
Okay.
you know? But everything is such a what's in it for me you know, narrative or mentality that a lot of times nobody's moving genuine anymore.
You know what it is? You know, God gave me the answer right now. The lack of faith. Because if you truly believe that you're in this earth, or we're here to, everybody has their own purpose, everybody has their own walk in life, but we're here to help each other get better or work in a community. We're all brothers and sisters. If you actually truly believe that, and you felt like because that's my brother, if I'm hungry, or if I'm sorry, if I have food and he's hungry, I'm gonna just feed him just off the strength of knowing that what I have can make him better, can make his situation better, and that's enough for me, because I know that I have a God, a father, someone that's watching over me, that's gonna take care of me, that's watching what I'm doing. If I truly believe that, then every time I do something, it's with love.
Facts.
It's I'm even happy that I even got put in a position. Here's what I always say. And here's what I tell you, because sometimes you've always told me, like, yo, you're always taking care of people that don't take care of you. Especially when, you know, you're always like, yo, you're buying food. And this is, I'm talking about work for a second, right? Let's talk about work for a second. At work, you're buying food for people. You're taking care of the staff up front. You know, you're buying family meals and taking care of the whole people. You're cooking for people at work. You're doing all of this where they're not returning that same favor, but you steady doing it and you're spending your money. My thing is, and I've always told you, the joy that I get is not in knowing that they owe me a favor or knowing that at one time they're going to take care of me. The joy that I get is seeing the fact that God put me in a position that I could do that.
Right.
Because I can also be on the opposite side. I say, you know what, man? Thank God I'm in a position where I can even afford to buy people food or take care of people where that they couldn't do that themselves. Thank God I'm in that position. So that's why I say that it's lack of faith, bro.
Yes.
These people don't have that faith in God. They don't know that, because if I do the right thing, if I genuinely take care of that person, God is going to take care of me 10 times fold, which means that, Jay, honestly, no matter what you could do for what I did for you will be more than what God will do for me. So because of that alone, I think it's because they don't have that faith. They feel like the world, the only way they can get something back is fighting themselves.
Man versus man.
Man versus man. That's a losing battle, Jay.
There's no better feeling in the world than doing for somebody else.
Man.
But I think it is important to be aware, right? Because you're right. I mean, the way you take care of people is very rare, right? And I love it. I love to see it. And I also told you, I don't want you to ever stop that.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to change who you are, and who you
Yeah.
are is what people love.
Yeah.
But it is good to be aware, right? And that's why I brought that to your attention, because I just wanted you to be aware. Like,
Yeah, it was more so you wasn't telling me to stop. That,
yeah,
I don't want
I wanted you to
anybody
know who
understand
you
that.
were
Yes.
and who you were, what you was around.
Because
you was new to the
opened my
environment.
eyes. You
Yes.
opened my eyes. What you
Yes.
did is you said, here's what I want you to understand. Understand that what you're currently doing is rare. What you're currently doing, you're not going to get the same type of energy back.
Right.
I just want you to understand this is how the world works. But if you change who you are, that's also letting them win, because
Correct.
you become one of them.
Correct.
You become just like them.
Just want you
that's
to be
why I said-
aware.
yeah, you said,
Just be
but I
aware.
want you to understand that sometimes know what you're putting yourself into, which is why I've been more comfortable, honestly. Here's why I wanted to say, I wanted to give you your props. And, while we're on this time, and I think I want to, give you your flowers in front of everybody, is you've put me in situations, or you've given me the opportunity to open my mind and think of things in a different light, or in a different, environment or different situation, or think of it differently, to where now I can put something together or understand a different way of doing things, right? Or get to be able to format that myself. It's one thing you telling me, yo, Goose, this is the way to do it differently. It's another thing for me to curate that by myself. So the fact that you've given me that power, bro, I want to give you your props, because here's what I mean by that. Now, bro, I'm an extension of you when it comes to the message that I'm preaching to a lot of people, man. The way that I'm doing things. And even today, man, like the way something that you told me, something that was probably little to you, but it meant so much to me. I used the exact same words that you gave me, and I told somebody else, and it was able to help them in a situation where it's a long-term,
Somebody close to us. Yeah, we were
somebody
able to
very close to
set them
us.
down the right path, and I'm glad. Yeah, you know what, man, I appreciate that.
And I had to call you. And here's the thing, you know what he said? He said, yo, Goose, you gonna yell at me, cuss me out, do whatever, scream at me, but you're not gonna be a yes man. You're gonna tell me how it is, whether I like it or not, whether you cool with me or not. Jay gonna do the same thing, but Jay's the calmer version of you. He was just like, Jay got the sweet voice. That's gonna be the
Ain't
therapist.
nothing sweet over
Watch
here.
out, boy. He real sweet,
Go
boy.
ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you how
Go
it
ahead,
is.
go ahead. Nah,
He said
you
Jay
ain't
got
telling
the
how
real
it is.
sweet, real fruity
Take the
voice.
sweet out.
My fault.
Everything was good until you put the sweet in there.
He hit the other part.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when you
Go ahead,
you
go ahead.
hit the other
You
part later.
was on the right path.
My fault. Jay was real, smooth, cute, and his voice is like real soothing, to like a therapist. So he said that talking to Jay what calms him down and put him in the right setting. And when talking to me, it's kind of like a big brother telling the little brother, like, get right.
Bossing them.
I was
No. I'm saying like so a big
bossing him in a sense, like, yo, get right, bro.
Right,
No,
right.
like,
But we need both.
you need. So
We
that's
need
what I
both.
said. He said he needs both. He said I just need both of y'all together, and then
Because the message was the same though.
same
You
exact
gave it two
message,
different ways.
just different way of delivering that message, man. And to go back to the overall thing of faith and people not reciprocating or giving or doing things with the intention of love or the intention of getting nothing back in return.
Right.
Because I've seen so many times, and the reason why I say I want to thank you for putting me in that light, and I want to thank you for a different thing, bro. You know what I'm thanking you about. People don't know yet, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I just want to thank you for making things easy, bro. And one of the things that you said today is, you said, yo, You have people in life that went through the troubles, the hardships, the trials and the tribulations, so you don't have to.
Use that.
Use it.
So a lot of us, we just take the
Man,
we take the
that hit me, bro.
Yeah, we take the information. That's why I'm so close with my nephews too, and that's one of the things they try to tell me too. Is I'm like, listen, if one thing, when we growing up, we listen to the OGs or we listen to the people telling us, like, don't smoke, don't do drugs, don't drink, don't do this. Some of us hear it, but it's different when you're in that position now and you're trying to transfer the message, and you just hope somebody doesn't just hear what you're saying, but they actually listening.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, listen, you literally have people who see the world the same way you see it, that have been through these things. Try to take that information and that input that they give you and utilize it. Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other, because I know I'm a different person now than I was when I was 25.
Yeah.
Now I'm 28. But when I was 25,
let me.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a different person now.
Go ahead.
3 years makes a big difference.
5,
But
30, 50.
what I'm
60.
saying though is just like,
Wait, how old are you?
you make changes in your life.
You in your 40s or 50s?
And when you make those
I'm
changes,
saying, are you in your late 40s or early 50s?
not even close.
Well, you in your 60s. There's no way you're in your 60s looking like that.
I'm in my 60s.
You would look good for your 60s.
I'm in my 60s.
That's what's up. That's why your back be messed up.
Bro, where are we going with this? Yeah. Come on now. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me get back to what I was talking
My
about.
fault.
'Cause we went down the yellow brick road. That's crazy. But
Yeah,
listen,
the red.
so take those messages, take that information on, and like, sit with it sometimes. Sit with that information and really
Say on what?
dissect it and really try to understand that,
Pause.
you got to be a little bit more patient with things.
Okay.
And I was glad that, I'm just grateful that y'all reached out to me and y'all cared about my opinion. Like, that meant a lot.
Man, can I be real, bro? It was kind of like your opinion was the confirmation. So that's why I said it needed both. So he listened to what I said. It was just like, let me hear what Jay said to confirm everything. And it was just the confirmation of putting both, the way I went about it, the way you went about it together. And what I'm trying to say is, even though I'm giving you your props right now, I battle being in the situation or being in the moment, listening. So it's not, I'm going to go against you in a little bit where you said it's one ear at the other. Sometimes it's not always one ear at the other. It's just the situation, bro. Easier said than done. Because I'll be real, man. Like, discipline is ugly. And sometimes, I'll give an example. So an example when it comes to houses, right? Someone that purchased their first home, that is a 3,500 square foot home. You tell me, yo, as a first home, that was too big for me. That was this, that was that. Cool, I'm listening to you. And then you went from 3,500 to 4,300 square foot mansion, which means that you lived in that house. You experienced that house. You experienced walking in and that fulfillment, that joy, the feeling of knowing that that's yours. You had that feeling to where that feeling became norm to you. But after going through all of those feelings, you was able to curate or come up with a conclusion and say, yo, listen, I'm wilding. This ain't it.
So mean nothing no more.
This don't mean nothing. And now I'm going to be smart with the way I purchase homes instead of buying for my forever every single time, knowing that my forever, it ain't, bro, I'm on my 4th, 5th home in the last 12 years. Yeah. It's easier for you to say that,
right?
Because you experienced that feeling. I don't know how that feels like. I don't know how it feels like. No matter how you want to how you want to take it, to have somebody come to my house and tell me my house is fire. I don't know how that looks like. We all are yearning for that. Right. Because no matter how you look about it, when you buy a house, one of the feelings that you now understand is how others are going to feel about my house. Because when I invite others to my house, you want that wow factor.
Right.
And you want to make sure your house is set up that way, right? Which means that you've had that feeling. So it's easy for you to tell me, dog, be smart with it.
It's not easy. I think it's just more of I'm hopeful, right? I'm hopeful.
No, it's
Here's
easy,
why.
bro. It's easy because you already, bro.
Right,
That feeling is
right.
over with now,
But
Jay.
I'm hoping that the message I'm transferring connects. Only reason why is because you kind of hit the nail on the head, right? We do so much for the view of others,
It's terrible. It sucks, bro.
and I want to try to help my people get away from that.
And that's the thing. You're
Because I was
telling us
the
the right things.
I was the person ahead of time that took
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to see, like, listen, man, I'm telling you, if you continue to live a life where you're just doing things for the views of others, you're gonna end up never happy. You're gonna end up always chasing the next thing, right? So I'm glad that y'all called because I wanted to kind of step in the way of that and let it be known, like, listen, once upon a time that did matter to me. But when you get to a place where that don't matter anymore,
Yeah.
yo, life becomes amazing. And it's not perfect, but you hit this next level of life where it just kind of gets amazing. Which is why, again, I got off of social media. Because what that did was that literally eliminated anything I had going on from other people viewing it.
Okay.
So now my mind literally doesn't care about anybody else's views because there's no place where
There's
I can
no
get
place.
where I can be receiving it. I can't be receiving anybody's opinions based off anything I got going on because nobody knows what I got going on other than what comes up here.
So social media helped you a lot
Helped me a lot.
because you can eliminate a lot of others' opinion to where now you can control the opinions
100%.
that's coming your
You know
way.
what else helped me out a lot?
Okay.
I switched to a sober lifestyle.
Okay.
I made a big switch into a sober lifestyle. And I'm going to say I probably switched into a sober lifestyle about going on 2 years. Now, I'll be lying if I said I go completely sober,
Yeah.
but
You're not drinking on a daily.
I used to drink every time I stepped out with somebody.
Yeah.
And it went from occasions to it went to a point where it was like, every time we went out to eat, I'm ordering a drink. When
Yeah.
they come to you first, hey, what would you guys like to drink?
Yeah.
It always had to be some type of drink,
Yeah, like
some type of
alcoholic
cocktail,
beverage.
alcoholic beverage. Now, man, let me tell you,
Don't
I'm
do
not
that.
using this.
Hey, he a bad B. I ain't gonna say the whole thing.
This
Go ahead.
helped me out a lot.
Yo, tell him can I tell him what your order is when you actually do want to order a drink?
This helped me out a
You know
lot.
what? Can I tell him what your
I
order
said no
is?
already. I said no. Listen the
whatever.
first time. Listen.
I ain't gonna tell you. Yo,
Listen, I said
his
no.
version. I'm not gonna say what the drink
All right.
is. The drink, yo, when we
I'm gonna let him go. I'll get back to. I'll tell
listen.
y'all everything I
Here's
did
my
that helped
problem.
me go to a sober lifestyle.
Forget that. I don't care about. I'm sorry. I love
do.
you. Okay, they do. My fault. I
Listen.
care a little bit. Nah, forget all
That helped out a
When
lot.
you order the drink, can I talk about your drink?
You got it in a minute. Let me finish this. Listen, that helped out a lot, though. Honestly, though, the reason why I say when I switched to a sober lifestyle is because I don't know. I feel like my thoughts and my moves got more patient. My thoughts got clear,
Okay.
and I dissected things a lot more before I just moved because my mind was more clear. And I don't think people realize how beneficial it is to switch into a sober lifestyle. I still enjoy wine. I still enjoy drink here and there, but I give myself a reason other than just a normal day to have it.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, we're poisoning our bodies every time we have an alcoholic beverage. You ever seen somebody throw up from drinking?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Like, has it ever made you feel a type of way?
Nah.
Okay, you're not there yet. I'm going to tell you this.
Do up from
There
drink.
was one moment that I watched somebody close to me throw up from drinking. And that just, bro, when I seen that, it's like I had an aha moment. And I was just like, yo, our bodies are literally rejecting what we putting inside. And it's telling us, you're poisoning me. Get this out.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead next week and do it again. We got to start listening to our bodies more. And I think seeing that really changed my perspective. And I was like, yo, you know what? I want to practice just living a sober lifestyle. Now, of course, when you step out, you're going to have that fear of missing out. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's getting loosened up because they having a
loose
couple of
with it.
drinks.
Hey, get
I don't take shots. That's one thing I'm going to tell you right
shots,
now.
man.
I don't
Shots
take
on me.
shots at all. It don't matter.
Don Hooley.
It could be an occasion. It could be New Year's. I don't take a shot.
For what? Why not?
Bro, there's nothing good about a shot. You ever took a shot that you liked? That you enjoyed?
What you mean by that?
You ever had an alcoholic shot that you were like, yo, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Some good shots.
Have you ever had a shot that you enjoyed?
You mean, yeah, cool. A shot is a shot. You don't enjoy a
Everybody,
shot.
that's what I'm saying. So why am I taking it?
You're taking a shot
For what?
because you're taking a shot.
But if I don't enjoy it, I'm not doing that no more.
My dog.
Everybody takes a shot and got a face right after it.
Yeah.
They got a face.
Okay.
No.
But guess what? They got 5 minutes later. Get loose with it. Hey.
Yeah. If I got to rely on an alcoholic beverage for my best
not
side to
saying
come,
you do.
I know, but what I'm saying is the conversation I have with myself. If I got to rely on an alcoholic beverage to make my best personality come out, that says a lot about me. But what I'm telling you is that when I switch to a sober lifestyle,
Don't do that though. I'm not gonna let you say that though, because here's why.
You could disagree.
But hold on.
You could disagree.
How many people that you know that they want to bring out their person out? Don Julio. Hey.
That's cool.
Look,
I
how
don't
many
judge nobody
people?
for it.
Here's what I mean. How many people you know that their best version of themselves is being shadowed by the fact that they're timid. So it's not that they don't want to express themselves. It's the fact that they feel like they don't have that. It's that liquid courage that they need. They need a little bit more courage to be more of themselves. So now, as soon as they start drinking, they're more of themselves. There's a limit to everything.
I encourage them to try
do
to
what?
find their true self without it.
I understand.
I just
I'm
encourage
cool
it.
with that.
I encourage
But this
it.
ain't not my stay, bro. You ain't no monk around here talking about.
I'm not
Saying,
trying to be
bro.
a monk. I'm just saying.
But you over
for
here,
me,
go find yourself. So what you want them to
listen,
do? Go on a whole journey?
I got to
Go
that
up the
place.
mountains of the Himalayas, bro?
I got to that place.
Damn.
I got to the place where I could see things a little bit more
I'm just playing around.
relaxed when I switched to a sober lifestyle. I've been through
I'm happy. I like the sober lifestyle.
getting off of social media,
Yeah.
eliminating me from caring
That's a
about
sober
anybody's
lifestyle.
views.
That is sober.
Right? Eliminating any type of alcoholic beverages on a consistent
basis.
That helped me, change my perspective. And now, again, life don't get perfect.
I don't want to call that a sober lifestyle. Here's what I mean by
get in
that.
tune with yourself a little bit more.
Here's what I mean by that. To me, the word sober, honestly, has a negative connotation about it. Either way you look at it, whether you're saying that I'm sober or I want to be sober. Either way. So I don't want you to say sober because you were never an alcoholic. First of all, I don't even want to get you.
No.
You were nowhere near that. And so that's not even it. So I think you're saying that you got to a point where drinking or alcohol
it just wasn't
did not
part of my
become
lifestyle.
a social lifestyle anymore.
Correct.
It became more of a celebratory lifestyle to where I'm only drinking on something when I'm celebrating something, or on a rare occasion I'm celebrating a night. It could be a great afternoon, a great day.
Even that, I keep it a bare minimum.
Yeah.
I keep it a bare minimum.
What do you order?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm a wine drinker, man.
No, don't do that.
I'm a wine drinker.
Jay, tell them what you order, man.
I might enjoy champagne here and there.
How you get the champagne? Tell them what you order.
I might enjoy champagne.
Tell me how you get the champagne. How do you get it?
I like my tropical drinks. I'm from the islands.
Go ahead and tell them.
Sometimes I'll mix them.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I'll mix them.
You one thing with this.
Why you saying it like that?
What you mean?
Why you got your wrist up? I never had my wrist up like that.
With your pinky out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talking about.
Yeah, take that thing out. I dare you.
What? Man, listen, first of all, I was thinking about putting it on. I did put it on early. Just 'cause I got my little rosy lips.
Sweet lips over here.
First of all, rosy lips. I just want to let everybody know.
Because you talking about me with the wrist.
Hold on, let me talk. Last week, I had the Vita Coco Island. This week, Vaseline sponsored me. That's black people, man. That's all around.
Let me
Name
ask
a
you a
black
question.
household that don't got Vaseline.
I don't know, but let me ask you this. I know. I ain't going to say that. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What made you bring the sweet lips this week?
Huh?
Why you made sure you brought your sweet lips this week?
Because that's me.
Because you had your lips cracking.
Yeah, that fat. Yeah, the other day.
You was
I'm
all
over here
crushed
like,
lip.
bro, I can't talk. I'm like,
Yeah.
like real
Looking
crushy,
like Tony
bro.
the Tiger.
Nah, you know who I look like? I look like that crackhead.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle
Dave
show.
Chappelle crackhead.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what I look like. I
You
was
started
like,
to have the white.
no, don't do that.
Crazy.
Chill out. So you taking it too far.
But
Chill out.
that did a lot.
Anyways, Vaseline sponsor me. Here's why. I use you all the time.
Oh, we
I do a commercial. I got a commercial.
Go ahead. Let me do this commercial. Get your commercial on. Go ahead.
What, man?
Get your commercial.
What if
man.
Vaseline sponsor me?
Then,
All right,
we up.
let me talk.
We up. Then we up.
What you mean we?
What you mean? Vaseline sponsor you? We up.
It be your own people.
We up.
It be your own people, bro. Now it's a we thing. Anyways, hey, hold on, chill out, everybody. Let me do my commercial. Have you ever had a moment? Yo, first of all, nasty ass lip is crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
Hey,
First
let me
of
get
all,
your commercial in.
have you ever been in a situation where your lips is crusty? I'm talking about you licked your lips, you don't do the tongue thing, and every time you lick it or you put the tongue, it gets more dry and more dry. To where now having a conversation with someone becomes uncomfortable. I'm talking about you talking with someone and in your mind, you sitting there like, yo, do they know my lips is crusty? Is it noticeable? Is it not?
100%.
Like you freaking out. You don't know what to do. Here's what to do. Vaseline. Listen, first of all, Vaseline will save your date. Vaseline will take you to third base. Because once you hit first and you kiss a girl and your lips is crusty, she don't want to know anything else. If you can't take care of your lips, you can't take care of down there. So Vaseline.
Yo, hang on. Let's get off of this. Yo.
What?
And there's many different flavors. I don't know why you always go with the cherry blossom and all of that.
First of all, rosy
but anyway,
lips.
Yeah.
Rosy lips.
Anyway.
I feel like a baddie.
Vaseline,
I'm a baddie.
save this man.
Nah, here's what. Ain't gonna lie. You know who needs, you know what I need though? For real. Let's be for real. I need Vaseline to come out with a version to help me with my lips a little bit though. It's a little too dark.
Oh, like color? You just said it's too
No.
dark. Bro, you about to
Hey,
make
how
me
my
look
nail,
crazy right
cuz?
now.
Yeah, yo, shit. All right, man.
Nah, what you was talking about, because you just made me look real crazy right now on the camera.
What?
You said my lips is too dark, so I said so with the color, and then you made me seem crazy.
My fault.
What was you talking about?
I was talking about my lips is black.
All right then, so why you made me look like that?
Because the way you said it. Because people like that, you're going to think about lipstick. Because you be talking about men. Because here's the thing. You talking about men being simp. But here's the thing. A man could also want to take care of himself.
Here's a perfect example.
I went to Ling Ling, right? So first of all, Ling Ling loved me.
Hang on. Here's a perfect example of I just voiced exactly what you were saying, and you try to make me look like a POS.
Because you are a POS.
Every time I'm just honest.
Thank
no,
you. You are a
and
POS.
I just voice it.
You are. Here's the thing about it, Jay. Here's the
I
thing.
don't know if y'all agree.
Everybody that know Jay know he's a POS. Piece of whatever. Yeah, bro. Because here's why. Yo, I be at work chilling, right? I came to work. I'm talking about I felt good. Walked in real confident. I'm looking fresh. Yo, Goose, you smell good. Appreciate you. There go Jay. We sit down. Yo, Goose, let me see your nails. You got your nails done this. Now, bro, I'm talking about the whole room stops now. Now they gotta look at me, ask me where I got my nails done. And it's a weird conversation asking a man where you got their nails done, because I ain't got my nails done. I mean, I went to Ling Ling just took care of me. I just met her at the spot. I'm my lady, man. Oh,
Manifesting greatness.
you wanna grab that for me? You wanna grab that for me? Yeah, toss it.
Oh, cherry blossom.
He.
Manifesting greatness.
Anyways,
Listen.
Ling Ling took care of me. So then, yeah, whatever. Then he over here talking about why you do this, why you do that. That's a POS. Because here's why. I was real confident in myself. I walked in feeling good. Then all of a sudden, you want to take all the attention from how I'm feeling into my nails. But then the way you set up the question, it make it look like you're asking, you're being a good guy. Because here's how you'll do it. Goose, how much did they charge you for your nails? And then I'll be like, oh, just $40. Okay. How much did you pay for the color? Like, bro.
Here's the thing though. I'm making sure that people pay attention to what you just went and got and paid for.
But
how would you feel if you got your nails done?
Okay.
You put the clear coat.
Okay.
Nobody noticed.
I'm okay with that.
No, you put the clear coat for a reason. So I brought attention to what you went ahead and paid $40, $50 for.
You're right. I did put it for attention.
I made sure you got it.
But so why'd you bring in the color whole thing? Because
Nah,
I ain't do color. You said look pink.
If I would have, because I was trying to tell you your
got the
pigment.
pink shade.
Because I was trying to tell you your pigment is like getting good. Like I like your pigment. I like where it's going. Like you've been taking care of yourself.
Wildin'.
You've been hydrating.
Pigment is wild.
Yeah, you've been hydrating. Like that's what's up. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's
my fault.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
sorry.
Now you say your lips is black. But if they start getting pink, I'll be like, yo, you been hydrating? I did the same
So
thing
you
with
said
your
I
nails.
be
Y'all see some
hydrated.
pink, huh?
So how I'm hydrated with my nails, but
Manifesting
I'm not hydrated with my
greatness.
lips. Manifesting greatness.
Manifesting greatness. Let's dive into that.
Wait, that's your whole thing now?
Let's just dive into that. Listen,
How do you manifest? Yo, manifestation is everything.
100%.
Yo, do you manifest every day?
I'm trying to practice it a lot more. I mean, I would tell you, my version of manifesting is I get deep into prayer.
Get them wet, boy.
I get deep into prayer.
My,
Through prayer, I
my
mean, I
fault.
definitely, I try to
That sound
manifest
get them
things.
wet for real though.
I try to manifest things into my day through prayer. So
100%.
I do speak out loud. I do put it out there.
Okay. So can I be real? I want to ask you this question. I was thinking of manifestation a lot the other day, and I was stuck in and I want to get more clarification on this. So I was kind of stuck. What I mean, here's what I wanted to manifest something, and I said I want this at this time, at this, and then this at this. I don't know if you can see where I'm going with this, but then at the same time, I was scared in a sense of, what if God doesn't want you to have it at that time? What if that's not the time for you?
How do you feel
So
about
how
that?
do you feel about, one, you're manifesting something at a exact time, because manifestation, I want this today, that. But then on the other hand, I'm sitting there saying that God is going to take care of me. God is going to put me in the right position. I already had conversation to God about what I wanted, but I just never put a time into it because I said it was God's timing. So I was stuck in that situation of knowing like, okay, bro, how do I go about this? Honestly, bro, what do you think?
I think we got to become more comfortable with the now. When's the last time you wanted something real bad that you were told no? And you were able to like,
Do it anyways?
not do it anyways. I think literally becoming more comfortable with denial. Obviously, and this kind of goes back to what we talked about in the beginning, right? Because I'm not going to say we're all super comfortable with denial because we would have never had that topic. But I think we need to just practice getting more comfortable with denial and being more patient with things. Because again, we are in a society and we are in a situation now where everybody wants instant gratification. Instant gratification. We ask for things, only one and one answer. Right? You ever ask for a favor and get mad if they tell you no?
Yeah. First of all, I'm asking as a courtesy. I'm really supposed to be telling you to do this.
That's crazy, number one.
My fault.
But that's what I'm saying. Right? And that's what that used to drive me crazy, right? Because my sister, shout out you, right? I'm gonna just use her as an example.
Yo, your sister's want to whoop you first.
I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Play around with your
But I used to tell her she would ask me for a favor. And if I just told her no, you get tight.
Can I be real? It's the way you say no, because I've been in this situation before. Yo, I'm drinking. We're eating, right? Yo, Jay, can you give me something to drink?
Yo, you swear I'm this person, I'm not.
But am I lying though? No. But you should say no.
Because that's how they do me.
But bro, why you just say
no?
No. And then you continue doing what you're doing, like, yeah, I don't care.
What do you want me to do? Hold on,
bro.
No, I can't today. But I can't right now.
It's just how you say no. No.
I don't always say it like that, by the way. So when I was using the example of my sister.
My fault. I got one
more.
more.
Shout out to the sis.
Look, yeah, big sis. You'll go get up. You say, oh, you want some? I got you. You'll get up. Get yourself some. Come back, be like, oh, my fault. Or you thought I was going to get it? That's a POS.
That's just jokes. That's just messing around. But what I'm saying is that's a perfect example, right? We would ask for things, and if we told no, it's like the worst side of us come out, right? So I think we got to get a little bit more comfortable with the now. And, I practice it sometimes, but then sometimes it leads to me not wanting to ask at all, which isn't a bad thing too, because you just learn how to get up and get it yourself.
So we go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get to
just don't ask at all.
So you don't ask at
all.
And
it sucks, right?
So
because
now I'm making eye contact with you. I really want to come up to you. I really want to say something. And I'm not really scared to say something to you, but It's just your reaction
Yeah,
behind it.
I just-
And I'm okay with you saying, honey, it's okay. You're not my type.
We gotta
I'm cool with
So
that.
we gotta be more kinder. We gotta be more kinder. Because if we want men,
Women got to be a little bit more nicer.
both ways. If we want, well, no, not both ways. Here's why. One, if we want men to get out of their feminine era and that we want them to start getting more comfortable with going back to how things used to be, approach women, make them feel good, then we got to be a little bit more welcoming. But men also got to stop being so like rough and tough with women.
Bro, first of all, can I tell you this too? Yo, men, when you cool, you with your boys and stuff,
Yeah.
yo, stop always being in a group sometime when you're going to go holler at a girl. Like,
Not only that, yo, learn how to read a room.
yeah, read the room.
Like,
vibe.
We got to get back to a place where men know how to talk right.
Yeah.
When there's women around, right?
Don't be...
That overexertion of aggression, that's not attractive.
Yo, I pull up. Yo, what you talking about, cuz?
That's not
I'm like, yo,
attractive
first
no
of
more.
all...
And learn how to separate conversations that you have with your boys when it's just you and your boys versus the conversations you having with your boys when there's women around.
Or the ones that, you know, when the woman comes around, all of a sudden they the Mr. Tough guy. They start pushing you, punching you, talking about, oh, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
Here's the word. Can I tell you how you take
You gotta
their
learn how
power
to read
away?
a room.
Here's the worst part. You know what I do?
What?
You got it. Or you beat me. You won. You him.
You do that?
I don't say it like that though. Relax.
I'm saying you do that?
I do be saying that sometimes. Yeah, I do, Jay. I do. I be like, yo, you got it. You won.
That's a new thing.
So you said...
That's a new thing. That's a new thing.
So I don't be doing that?
New. Maybe now.
So how I react when they come at me all aggressive?
Sometimes you throw wood to the fire.
All right, sometimes.
Sometimes you throw wood to the fire.
Sometimes. Here's the reason why. Sometimes I get aggravated because it be the same people. And throwing wood to the fire is, it's not the reacting of like, oh, showing them I'm tougher than them. It's showing them what they're doing is not tough.
Gonna fly.
Ain't gonna fly. So I feel like I'm not really going at it with that energy like, oh, I'm coming off as, oh, I'm tough too. Because that's not the energy I get back. Because really the women be looking at me like, yo, yeah, Goose is him. Like, I'm really him. Like, I've realized that, and I'm confident enough to say that and stand here and say that I am who I am. Before, I used to not know who I am, but I did see the impact that I was able to create, or I was able to have on people. And it's that unconscious competent. In that aspect, I do now feel like I am conscious competent because of you. Now I know I'm him. Now I know what I bring to the table. Now I know that I matter. I am extremely valuable.
And that's a good topic, right?
And-
because look at that, like through a good relationship and through uplifting, you know, we could bring people to a better position. So I think that's what we need to just do. We need to be a little bit,
Let's bring each other up, man.
just more, bring each other up more,
Yo.
be a little bit more uplifting in the
Can
conversations
we just have a dance at the club? Yo, nowadays, we at the club, right? If you go, I don't know if you ever seen these videos of the clubs. Videos now in the club or girls in the club now, it's a group of them dancing with each other. And if a guy try to come up and dance with a girl, ew. Or like they give a whole lot, like, bro, what's up? And now here's the other thing too. You over here, then you sitting there on Instagram talking about why you single, you ain't got no man, the wrong guys is hollering at you, you can't be in a regular relationship. There's a lot of simp out there, but when the right guy try to come up to you and say, yo, let's have a dance, you gave him a dirty look. It ain't even about the attractiveness. Because a lot of times the girls are saying no. It's not because they're not attractive to you. It's just the fact that you came up to them in front of their friend. They feel some type of way about it, so they're just gonna do it just.
It's an
out of
uncomfortability
spite.
too. Sometimes it's
Even-
an uncomfortability that people don't know how to react no more when they're uncomfortable.
Whatever it is, whatever the situation is, you just lost the opportunity of meeting a great man, but then you turn around and go on social media talking about man ain't this, man ain't that, man is terrible, but the right man try to come up to you, but then you go ahead and act a certain way. Bro, just be okay. Like, bro, it's okay for us to have fun nowadays, bro. People are so uptight. People are so like I don't even know if it's because of COVID. I don't know what it is, bro. But nowadays, bro, that people don't,
It's social media.
they can't mix. But
Social media.
that social like interaction.
It's such a major topic, though.
Man,
and I know we bring
bro,
it up a lot, but it's such a major topic.
I feel
and
like
it's
we are talking about you be dissing some of
No,
every episode.
I'm not trying to dish. I'm just trying to say what's real right now. That rules
real.
our world.
That is
People
what
on
we're
their
dealing
phone
with
all
right
day.
now.
People are either posting all day, taking a picture, putting up a video, watching somebody else's video, and that's the thing. It's just like, I hope we can get to a place where we can use that stuff as tools to better our lives, but not to take over our lives.
Have you ever seen somebody on social media laughing, turn on their videos when you meet them in person? They're the quietest person you ever met in your life. You're like, wait, who is that?
Oh yeah.
So a lot of these people are creating these fake personas on social media, and I think that is why they can't interact like the way we can, because they're so fake. They don't know how to be that in real life.
Yeah.
They only know how to be that person behind the screen.
It's a persona.
Which means that when I'm coming up to you,
because that also tells you who they want to be.
Bro, you know how many baddies, I don't say baddies that can't even put a sentence together. Like, they don't really know, and all of them think the same. Yo, the worst thing that pissed me off the most, Jay, is talking to girls nowadays that have that mindset, and it's hard to put it into words, but they have that social media mindset. I'm going to use that. They have this social media mindset that is so ugly to me, to where these are the black truck girls. These are the girls that, or if a man ain't doing this, he ain't this. These are those girls that are, or posting those, oh, I need a this, or if your man ain't taking you on this type of trip, he don't love you. If your man, bro, what's up with if he ain't this? What if he don't got it right now? What if he gave you his last dollar? Would you rather a man that gave you his last dollar, or a man that gave you his next 100,000?
That was a topic at one point.
Which one you want?
That was a topic at one point.
So would you rather that guy that gave you his last, or the guy that gave you his anything? His nothing. My fault. Let's use that. His nothing. He gave you 100 grand, but guess what? That guy makes 100. He makes $1 million a month. What's 100 grand to a guy that make $1 million a month?
Oh, this guy that was his last dollar.
His last dollar. That's all he got. He gave it to you. Which man do you want to be with?
That's a good perspective. Because I feel like nowadays, in today's times, we got so lost into the man giving the 100 grand.
The 100 grand man's gonna win, Jay.
Not always.
Nowadays, social media. I'm talking about that social media mentality. Here's why. I think nowadays, because of the cost of living, women are now looking for a partner, not a lover. They're not looking for a relationship. They're not looking for a man to love them, to take care of them more in an emotional aspect, to be that masculine energy that they're looking for, to be that masculine figure in their life. They're not looking for that anymore. They're looking for someone that can take care of that bill, take care of the monthly payment, take care of that car payment. Jay, average girl right now that's out there got a $700 car payment. Let's not talk about how much they're paying for their nails every 2 weeks.
Car insurance.
Their car insurance.
Apartment.
Nail appointment.
Gas.
Hair appointment.
Gas. It's expensive.
Makeup.
It's expensive out here.
Cologne.
I guess
just the upkeep. My fault. I didn't want to cut you off, bro. There was a thing I seen. Upkeep on a woman nowadays, average, just basic upkeep, it's about $300 a month. I'm tripping. Yeah, $300 to $600, and I'm talking about very basic, $300 to $600 a month, bro. Which means that if I have a girl, bro, I already know I'm walking into a bill of $2 grand. I know people that only make 35, $4 grand a month, Jay. Which is why these girls want a 6-figure man, because they see what social media has put out. Now, the girl, I'm not saying that you can't take care of yourself. You can't make sure you look good. You can't make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you fresh. But because I ain't gonna lie to you, I do get a cut every week. I gotta make sure my cut is good.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
too.
So I can't sit here and try to and tell you that you can't take care
I'm
of
about
yourself.
4 days out. And I'm stressing.
Yeah, we can tell. No, I'm just playing. No, you
I'm
good.
stressing.
You good.
I'm
You
about
good. You
4
all right. You got a couple patches here and there, but you're gonna make it through. Anyways, yeah, man. So I understand you have to be able to, maintain an upkeep. I'm cool with that. But what I don't want us to fall into is thinking that that's how men show you he loves you.
Right.
That determines that if I get to stick around in this relationship or not. Because, I'm not going to get into, what I'm saying, details, but I'll talk about someone that we know. And I'm not going to say we know, someone that I know that if his girl did not stick with him or stick with him and through his situation, they wouldn't be together today. Because the same men that she's looking at, that she's sleeping next to, that she thinks that he's a man of men, that he has provided everything that she's always wanted, that same men was once the same guy she was telling, you need to go find a job. Think about that for a second, bro. Which means that if that woman did not see something in you or did not put into you, did not value you, did not see something or was not patient enough to understand that there are progression in life. Not everybody is a finished polish. If that woman was not woman enough to notice and understand that relationship wouldn't be where it's at today. They would not be in a relationship nowadays, which means that sometimes a man is in a position, and I'll talk about myself for an example, man. And I thank God because he's putting me in positions where, honestly, Jay, I can't sit here and tell you that I had bad jobs or I was in bad situations. I made a lot of stupid decisions, a lot of dumb money decisions. But honestly, man, I was 15 working at JCPenney. I was 16 being a bellman at Westgate. I turned 18. I went and got my real estate license. I got into timeshare. I left that. COVID happened. I went into marketing, did that, and traveled the world, making six figures, wearing a suit every day. Then came back to being a car salesman, getting into the industry that I'm in now, which means that I've always had very sales jobs, which means that high paying jobs, which a lot of those jobs were determined based on my performance. So I've always betted on myself, which is why I've been put in a position where I've had every job since I've been 19 has been at least 60,000 and up. So I can't sit here and tell you that I was in that position. So when I typically meet a woman, they're looking at me as, bro, you're a lot more advanced where you're at. But in honesty, I'm really not, because even though I'm making that money, I'm spending it as I'm making. Making dumb decisions while I'm doing it, But at the same time, though, nowadays, there are men, because the same men that was that 4 or 5 years later is in a better position than I am today. Even though I was making that 60, 70 all long ago, that same guy 5 years ago, even though I was making that 60, was making $10 an hour, so it was making 30,000 a year. He went from making 30 while I was making 60 to making 700 while I'm making 50, 100. I know it doesn't matter why, but if you didn't look at that same guy, you looked at me while I was making my 60, you looked at him while he was making his 30 like he ain't nothing. 5 years later, who's in a better position?
Right.
He is. So you right about the fact that, going all the way back to the point where you talked about one of the first questions is asked, what do you do for a living? Let's go away from that.
Let's go away from that.
Let's go away from what's your hobbies.
Yeah.
And let's start creating hobbies. Forget about what your hobbies, because honestly, a lot of people, even myself, I lost my hobbies. Because let me be real.
Yeah, but maybe a conversation will make you get back into it, right?
Yeah, okay, so...
Maybe sometimes talking about it makes you find a love.
What did you used to do in high school for love? What did you like to do in high school? Back in the day, in high school, when you wanted to have fun, or when you first got out of high school, what was that thing that you loved?
What about a conversation of how could we make this go further than just today?
Like that.
Yeah. How about we start talking about hey, how do we make this go further than just today? I'm enjoying this.
Because I gotta see if I like you. First of all,
that's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
So how do we make this go further than just today? Because then the conversation
talk, man. My boy Smooth, you used to have it back in the day.
Back in the day.
Player. Back in the day, I'm talking about
Dang, hold up.
before television came out.
All right, tag him in. He's up now.
No.
Cause y'all just going back.
I'm just saying, we
That's
just
your boy. Y'all just
Hey,
going
who's double
crazy.
teaming you?
Huh?
Pause.
All right, listen.
Pause. Yo, pause.
Listen. No.
Game.
Oh, hang
Yo.
on. Listen.
You know what? I'm scared. I don't want to continue. Yo.
Listen. Being a role model, you got to take that with pride. Definitely. I feel like there's a lot of people that look up to me for a lot of things. There's a lot of people who come to me for my voice of opinion. And, you got to take that with pride, and you got to take that on the chin at times because, I'm not perfect.
I want you to save it. Don't say what you're going to say. I want to save that for the next episode, man.
Okay.
I want to save that. I know exactly where you're going, man. And I have a question I want to ask you.
Okay.
So on that note, man, I definitely want to appreciate everybody for coming in today.
All right, we'll save that.
I want to save that because
topic.
I want to save that because that's something I want to go into.
Okay.
And right now ain't the time because I definitely want to value that because,
All right.
I want to ask you something. I want to save that.
We'll say that topic. We'll dive into it further.
I appreciate you percolating.
Thank you everybody for
coming
watching.
in.
Thank you everybody
Real Ferrari
for tuning
boy.
in. Thank you for sitting with your boys. It's another hangout session.
Appreciate you.
Me and my guy Larry.
You know what
we
I'm
appreciate
saying?
each and every one of
Shout
y'all.
out to Don Hooley.
If y'all don't mind, take a minute or a couple seconds.
Hold on, where
right
my
now
Rosie
to just
at?
like and subscribe. Share with somebody.
isn't that
Share with
like
one friend.
Yo, pause. My fault. We ending this, and I said something just now. Big pause. Did you hear what I just said?
Nah, I was trying
I
to get our video to be shared.
Yo, I said, where my Rosie at?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Nah.
That's a sex toy.
Yeah. With that, we want to thank you guys for joining. Thank y'all for tuning in.
With that,
Thank y'all for hanging out.
scratch that. My fault.
Be able to share this with somebody. If y'all don't mind, take a second.
Yeah.
Just share with one person right now. If you guys don't mind, hit the subscribe button. Again, we on our way to 200 subscribers, all from the help and thanks of you guys. So appreciate you guys listening, tuning in, sharing feedback too. We get feedback every single
all
week.
the time. I appreciate y'all, man.
And it helps us just build the channel up and get to a better conversations and better topics.
100%.
But appreciate you guys from hanging out with us at the end of the day.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting us. Man, the support is real, man. I love it.
Taking time to just tune in once a week.
You did your whole speech. Let me do my speech.
You got a speech?
I'm just saying, you had a whole speech just now.
You went on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I did today. My fault. Hey,
You went on for like 30 minutes straight. Don't talk about your boy.
All right, go ahead, man. Thank you for coming in. You know what? I'm going to end it right here, man.
It's Ferrari J.
Yo,
it's Big Goose.
Hey, man. Big dog.
And we out, yeah. Appreciate it.
Ferrari J. Yo. All right.